You have to feel safe with your partner. If you feel insecure about anything, for me, there's just no good in it.
When we got married, I mean, I remember thinking to myself, I will never tell anything to a friend that I cannot tell you. If I cannot tell you, I can't tell anybody.
Saeed is brilliant. He's a man of great integrity. The other thing I think that's really, really helped, he's very, very humorous. So there's never a dull moment with him.
She's got a great heart, no questions about it. And she's smarter than she thinks she is. Much smarter than. Years ago, I told her how she could paint. I discovered her talent.
I asked Saeed if he would stop and grab him a muffin for breakfast or something. So he did. He went in and he got a muffin. And Saeed said he had to talk to me. He talked about this muffin and how he was very uncomfortable with the fact that I had asked him to stop and get this muffin, and that my expectation would be that he would pay for it. He didn't know if he could continue on in the relationship with my expectations being like that. And I said, "You're putting our relationship on the line for an 89-cent muffin?" But his point was so much bigger than that. It would make me a stronger character to be able to stand up for myself, and that I'm not a victim just because I had left this abusive relationship. The problem was I began to expect that he would pay for everything then, and that wasn't fair. I mean, that would make a real one-sided relationship if it were to continue like that.
You know, the real issue in relationship is that sense of when you say something that you think is uncomfortable, you essentially are experiencing a vulnerability. And if you cannot express your vulnerable side to your closest person, then your relationship is really not that close.
I don't think either of us was prepared to become as serious about the other one as we eventually did. We had one of those long distance relationships that was not necessarily the popular thing to do back then.
I gave her my frat pen before I left, and that meant that the brothers were going to be watching out for her.
Watching out for me?
Yes, watching out for you.
Okay.
And you have stories about the fact that they did.
Yes, that's very true.
Yes.
We have, both of us, have extremely strong personalities. Just very strong in what we do and what we believe. To me, the beauty of our relationship has been that I am completely comfortable being Mrs. LaCollis Jr. It takes a strong man to be married to a woman like you, and it does. And your dad has been that.
It feels good to know that she's been able to achieve all the things that she has achieved, and that I've been a part of it, and that she's impacted the lives of many people beyond just our family.
As a black woman, I think we are still in quite a battle to see our black men respected overall and have equal access to opportunities and to be treated with respect. And I have especially felt that way about your father. I am extremely proud of the man that he became, the way he has fiercely, fiercely, fiercely protected his family.
My mother was successful in spite of the fact that my father was not necessarily a person that worked together with her to get whatever he got. It's an example that I saw that I didn't think I wanted to imitate.
I can't think of anything that means as much to me, or even close, than the 3 children that we had together and our 4 grandchildren up to this point. Nothing else comes close.
Biggest accomplishment would be being able to support my family in a way that I was not necessarily able to experience.
Our relationship has been God-ordered, highly favored, because we have had our challenges, but both of us have been committed to our family. Not everybody is so fortunate.